All right, so the test is ending in about half an hour, as you can see. Hopefully they don't spam this the whole time after I just started recording. And I wanted to go ahead and take a look at some of the highest ranked characters in the game. I'm not 100% sure how this works. It says individual ranking gets processed in order of monster level, tier, cleared time, and character level. But it does seem like I think there's just this whole system is not really fleshed out in the beta yet. So all they really have is cleared time right now. So we're just gonna go. I think how it works is like basically the timer starts as soon as you create your character, and it ends as soon as you clear Act 5. So at least this person cleared Act 5 in just under 24 hours. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the builds we see here, and hopefully don't get spammed too much with this message. Okay, so first build, number 1, under 24-hour clear of the whole full game, Act 1 through 5, is a Whirlwind build. Looking at Whirlwind, and I'm not sure what this ability is. Why doesn't it let you click on them in here? And I mean, Whirlwind is the primary, and I guess, I mean, this is probably a big cooldown. Tons of damage on that. Yeah, just lots of physical damage and attack speed, it looks like. Physical damage, HP regen, HP. Big, beefy Whirlwind build right here. Nice stuff. All right, let's take a look at number 2. 1 day and 1 hour and 20 minutes, basically. Character info. What do we got here? Oh, this is like a Paladin type of build. It's like a melee, mage magical build. We're looking at like Hammer of the Ancients, and well, let's just take a look at the levels. Over here we got Hammer of the Ancients is the primary, level 16. This is actually a barrier buff. This buffs your barrier. This buffs your barrier. I think it increases it by 10% or something like that. So defensive buff there. And again, is this that same one from the last guy too? Is this a really good ability that I just never even gave a chance to? Yeah, same ability. What is that ability? We have to find that out. All right, here we go. Blood explosion causes bleed explosion in the surrounding by chance upon reaching stack count with bleed. Okay, so once bleeds reach a certain amount of stacks, then they all explode. AoE range 250, 500% physical damage. Apparently that's an OP skill. So if you're looking to make a warrior class, I mean, it's probably going to get nerfed after the beta, but that's one skill we should be looking at for the upcoming next beta or release. See if it's still good. All right, number 3 coming in at 1 day, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Let's see what we have here. Oh, a mage build. So we had one pure physical build with Whirlwind, then we had a hybrid, like a Paladin style build, and then now we're looking at a mage here with mostly fireball. Yeah, fireball, meteor. Dude, there's no way this person cleared Act 5 with just this. What? They must have changed their gear after they cleared it. All right, well, it looks like a very pet-oriented build. We have the fire pets, the cold pets, the fire golem. What is this level 7 one? And level 1. I think these are 2 pets that you get like way in the later stages of the game that I actually didn't even really try out at all. But yeah, a pet sort of build. So I guess pet builds may be really, really strong. If this character, because this fireball is not very strong. This meteor is also not very strong. So if this character cleared Act 5 with this build, I guess pet builds must be, and these are only level 10 pets, which honestly, like level 10 pets will be getting one shot by pretty much everything in Act 5. Like, so I'm finding it very hard to believe that this build actually cleared Act 5. Like maybe they took the gear off this character and put it on an alt or something like that. But if it did, I'm impressed. That's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 4, Grizzly. I think Grizzly was actually the first person to clear the whole thing, the whole game. But yeah, this didn't get fast enough to get the #1 time overall. Looking at another Whirlwind build, it looks like, with, I guess, some sort of Hammer of the Ancients style ground slam build. Yep. Nothing really fancy to see here. Using a shield, though, not a dual wield shield. A shield and an axe. Lots of physical damage. Yeah, physical damage based build. Good stuff. Attack speed, move speed, melee damage, attack speed. So, what of the top 4, we had 3 melees so far and 1 mage. Let's see what we have next. Number 5, solo. Character's info is private. Okay. Then, Loon. Also private. Okay. What about number 7? Number 7, looking at a mage here. A lightning mage. Oh, nice. I heard lightning was actually really strong. Lightning mage, with the primary being the chain lightning ability. And a level 8 version of, I'm not sure what that storm ability is. It's probably just like an AoE storm. And everything else is pretty much, yeah, didn't really spend much time on anything else. That's something I've really noticed, is like a lot of people didn't really diversify too much. They just focused on 1 or 2 abilities, which is probably smart. Because I have like all my abilities. I have like all 8 of my abilities at level like 10 plus, and it didn't seem to work out as well as I'd hoped. But yeah, made another mage build here. This one with wand and shield, and some nice cast speed, lightning damage, good rolls on there, reflect damage, cold resistance, lightning resistance, plus electric duration, shock duration, lightning damage 350%. Holy crap. Okay, this has to be the build defining item here, like 350% lightning damage. No wonder I didn't know there was items that could give that much of a boost. 350%. Is there a 350% cold damage that I'm missing out here? Crit damage 10% and crit rate 97%. Man, my rolls are garbage compared to some of these people. Jeez. All right, so rank 7 is a lightning build here. What about number 8? Can we see number 8? Number 8, we got another melee build. It looks like two-handed melee. I think this is the first two-handed melee we've seen. And another physical ground slam based build with, I guess, I wonder what that berserk ability does. Probably some move speed and health regen or something. Let's see. Physical damage 15, mana regen, some pretty nice defense boost, cold resist, attack speed, crit, evasion and movement speed, 25% move speed. Wow. That's the highest I've ever seen. All right, so nice looking melee build. So out of the, how many have we looked at so far? 5? Or 6? We've seen 2 mages and 4 melees, right? We had melee, mage, melee, mage, melee. Yeah, okay. We'll go up to top 10. We'll go to top 10. So we'll look at number 9 now. Private. Frick. And number 10. Wow. Guess they cleared it. Got to level 50. Cleared everything out. And then just, I guess, started a new character. I like this pink armor. Alright. So this guy's a badass. So he cleared everything out, unequipped everything, started a new character, and now is just using this character as a roleplay character with a nice pink armor. Yeah. Alright, since so many of these were private, let me go ahead and go down to, we'll go down to 15. 11 is private. 12 is also private. 13? All right. Oh, we got our first archer. So coming in at number 13, our first archer. We could have had some other ones that might have been private, but who knows? Yeah, archery build. No idea what these abilities are called, but obviously the main focus is this six-sided roll on this ability that does a crap ton of damage. And also some pets. Using some pets as well. It's not a bad idea. Gotta have something to tank for you when you're a ranged character. Let's see, physical damage, bow, attack speed, element damage, enemy. Is this elemental damage? Damage 14%. Flat lots of really good damage rolls, man. These guys got some nice rolls on these. Dex, int, attack speed, crit, defense, projectile damage, attack speed, projectile damage, projectile 43%. All right. At number 13, our first archer. And let's look at number 14. Another mage, a dual-wielding wand mage like myself. Also a cold mage like myself. So, this person needs to teach me how to gear my character then, because we have very similar builds, but I did not clear Act 5. Let's see, Element Wand. So level 40 wands, that's I'm still using like level 29 wands, so that's probably my first big problem. Nice wand. 19% damage on enemies with status effect. Oh, damn, I didn't even know that stat existed. And 23% damage on top of that. 28% with debuff effect. Yeah, this would be amazing with an ice build. 24% burn damage, cold damage, crit damage. Yeah, now I see the differences. That's got to be huge. The huge difference compared to mine. Element damage. Some resist, mana, regen. What's this do? Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people with this Eternal Wrath robe with the extra barrier and reducing the barrier charge time by 1 second. So there's like a delay after you get hit. So this reduces the delay. And then you also get 5% max barrier per second. That's pretty sick. 41% barrier. So nice, yeah, very nice barrier rolls as well. And obviously they started another character because they took the necklace off of this and probably put it on another character. Some more cold damage. So that's how you build your ice mage. I'm taking notes. Alright, number 15. Number 15. Another archer coming in at number 15. Same ability as the last guy. This one actually used a few different abilities instead of just focusing on the one. So 3 level 19 abilities. Obviously probably a lot of physical damage and projectile damage on the gear here. Yeah, here's that projectile damage. Necklace damage, flat damage 25%, 17%, some defense there. This Kingslayer gloves, pretty much everyone. If you're melee or archer, you definitely need to have these Kingslayer gloves, it seems like. Projectile damage, crit damage, physical. Nice stuff. Alright, so there we had a look at some of the top 15 ranks. Looks like melee is actually a lot stronger than people were saying that they were struggling with the melee builds, but like I was saying during my streams, I think that melee is like one of those slow rolling classes. It starts out pretty rough in the first 10, 20 levels, but once it gets going, they're going to be monsters. So yeah, what was it? 3 out of the top 4 were melee, and we had a lot of other melees as well. So yeah, I heard a lot of complaints about melee, but apparently we just need to learn how to build our melee characters. Anyway, yeah, nice little look at some of the top 15 highest, fastest Act 5 clears in the Undecember test. Again, a lot of these skills and stuff will probably get changed, nerfed, or what have you. But if not, at least we know what to look for. Especially that bleed ability. And I guess Whirlwind is actually pretty good. The number one was Whirlwind, right? Yeah. Whirlwind's actually pretty good if you build it right. Wish we could see the names of these runes, but I guess take a screenshot if you're trying to emulate this build. Oh, and they had the bleed thing, of course, too. Oh, and actually, I didn't even notice they had the spinning blades. I just kind of spin around your character. Well, a few different abilities. Only 4 abilities total, though. Interesting. All right. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys found some interesting. Let me know if you saw something interesting that I kind of looked over, because I'm not familiar with a lot of the melee characters. Maybe there's a little bit of a subtle nuance that I kind of overlooked in these builds, because I can't see the names of any of these runes or anything. But yeah, can't wait to hear about any release date, that sort of thing. I definitely will keep up with the news and keep up with the videos relaying that info to you guys, in case a lot of these news articles pop up in like Korean and everything. So I know you guys don't want to be bothered trying to look in and translating all that stuff, but that's what you have me for. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and GG's.